Hello, welcome back. My name is Tianna Christine, and I wanted to do a video that was all about stretching. We're going to use a regular yoga strap for our practice today. So grab your mat, grab your strap, and let's get started. So one of the ways I really like to use my strap is to put it on my legs to really open up my hips, and that really helps me, especially if I'm feeling sore after a practice, maybe after even a day of practice. It really helps me to be able to get into that stretch a little bit deeper, and I'm going to demonstrate that. We're going to do some practices on our back with our leg out. All right, so take the strap apart all the way out, and then just take the strap through. And you're going to make a little keyhole here. So just a little opening. You don't have to close it all the way in. Leave some opening. We're going to come down onto our back. So come all the way down on your back. With that back in your spine as flat on the mat as much as possible. We're going to keep both knees bent. We're going to put the strap into our right foot. Take the strap all the way up. Not too tight. And we're going to flex the toes back towards us. Now the strap is in the arch of our foot. Make sure that you're keeping it there to prevent injury. If it's available, you can begin to lower down the opposite leg. So you're going to flex that foot back. That knee can be slightly bent. And you'll just begin to bring the foot back toward your body. You're giving yourself a nice stretch here along the hamstrings. You're not pulling hard. The shoulders are relaxed down on the mat. And you're stretching that leg. Another option is to do this while you're in the bed. You can do that as well. We're going to bring that foot over our body. So allow that foot to come over your body. This is a really, really good stretch. I really love this stretch. You can hold it in your opposite hand as your foot. Maybe turning your gaze away from your foot is also really good. Making sure that strap isn't too tight on your foot. Taking it back up to the center. And then with the same hand as your foot, take it out. So you're going to take that foot out. All the way out, as far over as it will go. If you're trying to get into any splits, this is also very helpful for you to get into different splits as well. Taking that foot all the way over. You're keeping that foot up where it's high, in line with the hip or somewhere in line with your hip. If you can get it up higher, that's good. But you want to do it where you're getting the sensation of a stretch and not the sensation of pain. You can lower that leg back into the same length as your hip and bring it back up. Bend the knee in, reach down, grab the strap. Lower the foot and swap it out with the other one. Again, you're taking that foot up high. And then let that foot come over your body first. Going to let it cross over, cross down as low as you want it to go to your comfort level. It's really up to you on this, how far you want it to go. You can always turn around. Turn your head, bring your gaze away from your leg, getting that twist within the body, feeling that twist within your hip. And when you're ready, taking that foot back up. Take it back up to the ceiling. Hold on with your same hand as your leg and let it fall open on the other side. So you want to let it come out this time. Again, letting that foot fall over as much as possible to your comfort level. You can take that foot up high if you like. It's all based on how it feels for you. Continuing to breathe. The more you breathe into the stretch is where you really get to allow the oxygen to circulate through the muscles. On that exhale, taking it back up to the center. Bend the knee and take the strap out of the foot. Lower the leg, give your legs a little shake. Gonna bend both knees into the chest. Give it a little rock from left to right. We're gonna take this strap out a little bit bigger. We're gonna take both feet into the strap. Place both feet up towards the ceiling. This time we're gonna do some leg work as well as a little bit of core work. So we're holding on to the strap. You can also do this by taking the strap apart, and you can hold on here. Whichever one that's comfortable for you. It's easy to hold on with both hands, so I'll show you that way. I want you to keep your elbows on the mat as much as possible where you're not curling those shoulders in. On that exhale, we're going to lower our legs. You can have a slight bend in the legs. Hold here, hover using your core. You're not really using your feet. You're using your core, and take it back up nice and controlled with your core. Your feet are just on the straps as a guide, lowering down. Again, using your core here. Remembering to breathe. Holding with your core. Elbows are on the mat. And on that exhale, taking it back up. We got 2 more, lowering down. Holding with the core. And on that exhale, bringing it back up. Last one. Lowering down. Holding here. About 6 inches off the ground. And taking it back up. Gonna bend our knees. Hug those feet in. Give them a rock from left to right. Keeping that right foot into the strap. We're going to hug the strap towards our body. Stretch out the other leg. Let it hover this time. Stretching it out. We're holding that strap down. I still want you to release those shoulders. Maybe even take your elbows down. Whatever one's comfortable for you. Again, feeling that stretch in your hamstring, flexing your toes. And bringing that left foot up. We're going to swap it out. Lower down the right. You can let it hover if it's okay for you. Flexing those toes. Again, it's in the arch of your foot. Remembering not to overstretch. You don't want to overstretch and injure yourself, especially if you're doing this as a warm-up or as a cool-down or maybe in between your yoga practice. You don't want to overstretch. You don't want to overexert your body. On that exhale, bring that right foot back up. I'm going to take it out nice and wide here, nice and controlled. You can bring the mat out as wide as you can. So we're controlling how far we're bringing those legs out. You can rock from side to side here as well. That's also really helpful for you. This feels really good on your back, just to rock here with the feet out. Taking those feet back up to center, hugging them in. Maybe seeing if we can use our feet to just come towards our body. Releasing the shoulders. Putting a bend in the knee. Rocking ourselves up to a seated position. We're going to come to a nice seat. We're going to stretch out with our arms a little bit here. I really like to stretch the arms It really helps you to get that mobility in the shoulders. If you've been sitting down a lot at a desk or hunching over, typing or texting, it really helps to just open those shoulders. So you'll take the strap, you'll put it in half, taking your hands out a little bit wider than your shoulders, maybe the ends of each strap. Sitting up nice and comfortably. You don't have to have your knees bent or crossed if it's not comfortable for you. Also, if you'd like to put a pillow or a yoga block underneath of your body, you're welcome to do that as well. Just helps to take pressure off the knees. So we'll take that strap up. We'll bring it up towards the ceiling and then bring it slightly behind us. You're feeling that stretch. You're feeling that opening of the chest. Feels really good to be able to open that chest. Maybe the breath will take your shoulders back just a little bit. They'll start to fall behind you. They'll keep falling. Maybe even the hands can fall behind you all the way down. Releasing the stretch in the shoulders and then taking it all the way back up, overhead, and down in front. That feels really good. So let's take it to where we are. You don't have to take it completely behind you. We're going to take it up overhead. Slightly behind us, we'll hold here. Release the tension in the shoulders. Continue to breathe. We're elongating our spine, keeping those shoulder blades nice and open. We're going to exhale, bring it back down in front. We're going to do 2 more of those and then go on to the next posture. Bringing it up, overhead. Gentle stretch, letting your arms hang out behind you wherever you are. You're feeling that opening of the shoulder blades, of the chest, your pecs. Feels really, really good. On that exhale, bringing the strap back overhead and down in front of you. I'm going to do that one more time, bringing it up, stretching it out behind you, and then taking it back down. Very nice. And if you don't have a strap, don't feel bad. You can also use a belt, a towel. I do have a video that talks about different props. If you don't have any props, there's other ideas that you can use in place of different yoga items. So don't feel worried about not having a strap. We're going to take the strap or anything else that you have right up overhead again, just right over top of our head. And then we're going to hinge towards the right. So taking our stretch towards the right side, feeling that stretch along our left. Oh, that feels really, really nice. Taking it back up to center and then over to the left. Stretching our arm on our left side. And then back up to center and on to the right again. You're stacking your shoulders, keeping those shoulders stacked, keeping your shoulders away from your ears. So we're not holding it in here, we're keeping space within our head and our shoulders. We're taking it back up to center and over to the left again. If you'd like to gaze up towards your elbow, you can do that as well. And back up to center. And lower back down. Your arms should start to feel a little sensation. We're working out those arms. We're going to take it up again, bringing it right overhead, and then turning our body to the right. Coming back to center and turning to the left. And back to center and to the right. And back to center, and to the left, and back to center. Lower your hands down, release the strap onto the mat, shake it out here. We're going to take those shoulders up towards our ears and lower it back down on the exhale. Taking it back up towards our ears and lowering it down behind us. Taking our shoulders back up to our ears and in front this time. Back up towards our ears and down in front. Taking our arms, making little circles. Pausing and going the circles in the opposite direction. If you hear a little snap, crackle, pop, that's all right. It's okay. Lowering those hands down by your side. Give your body a little twist, a little shimmy, a little rock. Allow your body to come to stillness. Just feeling the overall sensation of your feet, your legs. This is a little mini stretch for you to just get your body nice and open. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope your body enjoyed it. I thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please let me know in the comments below. I hope to see you in the next video. Enjoy your day.